Hello, welcome back everyone. I hope you had an awesome happy Easter. I did have not so much, I was sick, but yeah, I could at least sit and relax and look on series and everything. But now we're gonna talk about a new devlog. And maybe you hear my voice are a little bit weird. It's because I'm not fully recovered, but yeah, we're gonna skip that and talk about inventory and equipment. So I have talked about inventory equipment before. I have took a break from it, work on other things like in the other devlogs. But now that I feel like, okay, now do I really need soon start to fix that? So now can we equip example armor, weapons, so the strength, dexterity, maybe health can increase. We can call it stats modifier. And when you're removing, yeah, of course the stats need to modify and removes. So that feels great. Now can you feel like we're starting to be more and more closer to the RPG elements? And yeah, of course, that I can say most focus right now is about combat. So it's gonna be a lot about enemy and player on my other devlogs. I feels like now it's starting to feels like we need to make some action, and combats it's very important in my game. So we're gonna start talking about enemy. So first did I need to fix a locked axis for the enemy. And if you remember right, if you did see my latest devlog, did I fix nav mesh to the game. So we are using the nav mesh, example nav mesh agent. So now did I lock so the enemy cannot rotate when you're very close and make something weird. So that was the first I did fix. And I did make so the enemy like facing the player all the time. So the rotation not being something weird. So that did I fix too. I did fix, we can say in combat. Example, if you have a bow or magic or something, or maybe even running close to the enemy. I did fix like in different distance the enemy gonna start charge you. Like start running and trying to attack you. And I did make that for example, before if you did use bow or something magical for long distance, the enemy didn't do anything. So now do we have in combat for the enemy. Using bow or starting to be more closer, it's gonna face you and yeah, you know, it's gonna attack you. And something very fun, but I feel like it's very important for this game, it's floating text. I have been figuring out and testing so many things, how are we gonna make the floating text? Then I did, find this thing. I did feel like, okay, this works really good. It's facing us all the time. Yeah, floating text is in the game. Okay, let's talk a little bit random here, the last small things. And first can I say about nav mesh agent. I have some problem with the, what can we say, NPC pushing or enemy pushing. When we did run, we can push and yeah, that's not a good thing. So the most simple solution was adding what is called avoidance quality. We did change that to none. So example, if we want a NPC or enemy walking, then we can put it on high quality. And if player are example a distance between, we can say 5 range something, it's gonna change to none. So we cannot push the enemy. So this is the solution right now, and I think this is a very good solution for my game. It's gonna fit quite good. I don't think it's gonna make some problem. I hope so. But the other thing, this can be a question. I did make a poll on Twitter about weapon types, and I can ask when we are here, what do you feel like, what's your favorite weapon types? Is it like sword, axe, staff, wand, polearm. Yeah, you know, there's so many weapons. What's your weapon types? It will be very fun to hear, because right now I'm gonna focus on adding weapons to the game, and of course sword is something we're gonna have. Then I think staff, and the other thing I think gonna be axe. Of course we're gonna have bow. But I would like to hear what other people thinks, like what's your type of weapon. So you can comment if you want, and maybe I'm gonna put up another poll later to see result, because that can give me some more motivation to create some other weapon types that I haven't think about. So yeah, awesome. And of course I got my support page. You can see all the information here. I got QR code or link in description if you want to support me as a content creator, or just support the BLIXIA game. If you cannot support me on that way, yeah, you know, you can support by clicking on subscribe and like the video. Thanks, have a great day.